Hi, my name is Robert Pond, and I'm about to be interviewed by Bobby Fazio.
There's no shortage of beautiful cars here at the 2022 NHRA 4-Wide Nationals in Las Vegas. And everybody loves the factory race cars. People watch the new factory showdown classes. But this is where it all kind of started, back in the early 60s. Check out this 1964 Ford Thunderbolt, AA stock automatic driven by Mr. Robert Pond. They made some of these back in the day for super stock competition, and Robert Pond's taking full advantage of it here in Stock Eliminator. Robert, how you doing?
Good, how are you, Bobby?
Excellent, Robert. So where do you come from, Robert?
Originally from Southern California, Riverside, California.
Okay, where are you at now? You still there?
No, I'm in Sedona, Arizona is where I live now.
All right, so one sunny state to another sunny state.
Yes,
good for
sir.
you. So let's take a look at your 427 cubic inch Ford Thunderbolt 64. What year did you acquire the car, and how long have you been driving it?
Gosh, I think it was about 2016.
16, so you've only been driving it for about 6 years. It's a gorgeous car.
Thank you.
And the 427s were advertised at 425 horsepower.
Yes, sir.
What are they currently rated at in NHRA competition?
425, they're still the same.
Okay, so then what's your minimum weight in AA stock automatic?
3360.
Okay. Now these cars were made by Ford back in 1964 for super stock competition. How many of them did they make that year?
Roughly about 102.
Okay, and then most of them, I believe, I read were supposed to be, I thought stick shift cars, but they
52
clearly made some automatics.
And 50 four-speeds. You know, roughly, right in that neighborhood. Yeah.
Okay, so now, Robert, you had a business in the financial world,
Yes.
but acquired a lot of automotive intuition along the way in order to create your own engine blocks, engine heads, and other various parts.
That's correct. I've been racing since I was 16 years old, FEs.
16, so only about 20 years, right? So NHRA is allowing you to run some aftermarket parts here that you created.
Yes, sir.
So first question is, when did they start letting Thunderbolts run in Stock Eliminator? And then when did they start allowing you to run your aftermarket parts?
The cylinder block was approved back in about 2002. The cylinder heads were approved about a year ago, so roughly 2020, you know, roughly. And yes, they are my heads and they are my block, and they use my block with the 428s, the 427s, and the 390s. All those guys they'll sleeve them down and use my blocks for them.
Now, you created these blocks to deal with, I guess, some issues, oiling issues or longevity issues that were plaguing
longevity issues. The original block, after a certain amount of horsepower, started moving around. Couldn't keep bearings in it. Couldn't keep cylinder head gaskets on it. So it actually got blamed on the oiling system. The oiling system was fine. It was the blocks that moved around so bad that it was causing the bearing problems and the head gasket problems. Yeah.
Very interesting. All right, now you have the 427 high-rise motor. You have the two carburetors. What kind of carburetors did Ford put on these cars?
They put Holley 715s on it, and it's a nice combination. They're inline and they're on backwards from what everybody thinks they should be, but there was a reason for that, and it works pretty good.
Excellent. And now, since this was a race-only car, there is no battery up in the front.
That's correct.
And usually in Stock Eliminator, you do have to run a battery in the factory location. However, you can run yours in the trunk,
Yes.
and you can run two if you want to.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. We'll see the trunk in a minute.
Okay.
Let's take a peek under the or inside the car. Now, what kind of transmission do you run?
I run a Joel's C4 transmission and an ATI converter.
Nice race pack system. This is a very nice setup in here in stock Eliminator. You do have to run 2 seats and carpeting. So just a very, very clean car. Joel's transmission. Where's Joel's located?
He's located back in Michigan.
I know he is very well known for, he was making the transmissions for the later Cobra Jet cars over the last so many years. So
yeah,
it's a big name in transmissions.
Well, he does
there.
all the Copos, the Cobra Jets, and the Hellcats, I believe.
Oh, so he's doing them all. Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of rear came in one of these cars?
9-inch with ladder bars on it. This currently does not have the ladder bars. It has a Caltrack rear suspension on it, and Calvert shock absorbers, and then the front has sand tufts on it.
Nice. Can we look in the trunk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's your battery, 2 batteries. Looks like the Aeromotive, the A2000 pump, I believe. Filters, how many gallons does that sell?
It's 5 gallons.
And some weight bars. So do you ever change classes, or do you solely stay in AA?
You know, I've always been in AA. I probably will change classes depending on the race that I want to go to, and you know, we want to go to Indy this year, and I might do a A with that. So.
And you were always known as a stick shift driver when I
Yes.
was growing up. This car has an automatic in it, so why the change?
Arthritis, bad shoulders, and pain.
Good enough explanation. All right, Robert, how'd you do this weekend so far? I know first round of stock went out there.
Yep, won that. Getting ready for second round.
Okay, do you know who you have in the second round?
Yeah, Chris Hall.
Chris Hall, okay.
Yeah.
Tough racer. I believe he's got a green Camaro, about a 70-ish Camaro.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll be a tough race, and you will probably be chasing him down. You're in AA, and I believe he's in A or B. So
I think, yeah.
it'll be a good run. So anybody that's here, head to the stands, get ready for Stock Eliminator Round 2. I do believe Super Stock is headed up to the lanes for Round 1. So Robert, thank you very much for spending some time with us, and we wish you luck the rest of the weekend.
My pleasure. Thank you.